Neither of them know they're chasing as well. It's like a game of cat and mouse, except the cat's blind. And
the mouse as well.
Yeah, exactly. Necrogenesis, fairly wary that they could be coming around towards A. He's going to be holding close towards Hut. And D as well, pushing in further. Necrogenesis is going to be accompanied by Dimkey. The push comes forward. Should we find a Necrogenesis? Dimkey able to trade. It's all on Nexus now. AK in hand. He's going to drop down in towards the vents. 10 seconds left now. He needs to move quick. However, he's been able to get away. He's going to be able to get that plant, and that's just what IZAKO Born's needed. Plant that comes through. He's going to hear that vent player behind him. He's going to be at the ready to fight him. Backing out what he can. That player coming from main. Swing comes through. Dimkey taking down Nexus. He'll be tagged for his worries. He'll be tagged for his efforts.
Yeah, he had no armor, so the aim punch game is set in and he got completely obliterated.
Absolutely. Level up now, tying up 9-9 and cutting that 3-round advantage that IZAKO Balls had in half. We're going to go to that second full buy of the game now.
Yeah, they can pick up and they're not going to go for an opti. Okay, SG553 after the nerf. Someone still feels it.
It's going to be quite interesting. I expect to see Abyss using this towards Silo, maybe using it to hold secrets, maybe pushing down towards Garage. However, it looks like IZAKO Balls just wanted to go for a very heavy outside push and level up. Gonna be ready for this. Actually, maybe not. They were quite quiet and Impulse. I don't quite think he understands how lucky he is to get away from that D. Almost aggressing into towards Secret, but again, both teams just wary of that push. Impulse now. Gonna see that smoke land around him as the wrap coming through from IZAKO Balls. Nexus shifting close to that smoke, maybe looking to go through it.
They've got outside control completely, but the problem is they have one player on Silo, and that's the only one that can possibly hold the flanks. So if Level Up would be getting aggressive at this point, you would be completely open to a smackdown, you know, secret push, which I think is going on right now. Or an outside flank.
Under Heaven, Abbot's actually taking him down. Push from Secret comes forward, Impulse finding Tau, and Level Up now, looking to just take lobby control, re-aggressing elsewhere. Necrogenesis able to find Nexus, Abyss fighting D to trade. It's all on Necro now as Shui pushing closer, Shane finding Necro, Abyss swinging wide, Shui finding Key as well. It's all on Impulse. 1 versus 3. And bear in mind, 2 of these players are really low. Shane's going to be the only real one who can look to fight this. Now Molly going to force Impulse away. He looks to go in through Hut. Fighting what he can. Spot that first player, unfortunately. No kill to be found, he's just desperately hunting to find him.
Though they don't have any money on Level Up, so he really needs to save that gun.
Yes, absolutely. I think Impulse has realized the odds stacked against him now as he goes in towards Ramp, looking to maybe save towards the back of Ramp, and IZAKO Balls with
one set up.
A little bit of HP remaining, are able to take it down. Impulse though, looking to pick up that AWP and potentially saving a bit more than he bargained for. However, from behind, Shane able to take down Impulse. His greed punishing him here as the AWP does get blasted into oblivion. Level Up, unable to save any rifle going into this.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Impulse. I mean, of course, you want that AWP, and it's just fingers crossed that they're not outside. But assuming they planted on A, it's very likely that they're outside.
For sure, and we're actually going to see this full buy coming in from IZAKO Balls, looking to shut down the pistols of Level Up. Bear in mind, they've only just gotten 4 pistols down to 2k, hoping to maybe catch the odd gun off guard from IZAKO Balls here, maybe trying to keep their money honest before they go into rounds. I think that's round 21. The smoke goes down. Exus got to be careful. The push comes through. Shane fighting 2. Sal fighting 1. Exus fighting 2. And IZAKO Balls find their 11th with relative ease. Level Up wanting to explode with that smoke, maybe catching the odd AK off guard, but fortunately for them, IZAKO Balls firm and ready as they find
just hold the left mouse button and they all just run right into your bullets.
Absolutely. We're going to see a timeout coming through. I assume that will be for Level Up. As they go into the best buy they can, it will only be an MP9 in the hands of AVN.
Well, it's still a lackluster buy for Level Up because they had to pretty much double eco. I would have thought that they'd had a little bit more money actually, but it seems they will have to do another eco. That's probably going to put IZAKO boards at 12, but we have seen a buy like this, especially on you know, there are some close angles on Nuke, for instance, Blue Hut and Ramp, where you have to peek around the corner. The only long range area pretty much would be outside for IZAKO boars. They've been going there the last couple of rounds in a row, so they might try and switch it up. Might bite them in the ass though.
But we will have to wait and see. IZAKO boars playing a bit of a default, actually looking to play it by ear. I think they're kind of unaware of the buy that Level Up are doing, and it's like Level Up wanting to aggress towards lobby as well. They aggress at the right time. They're actually going to catch these players completely off guard. Push comes through, the crunch comes in, and X is instantly being found, so he's trying to find Impulse on the other side of the map. Avis in main, going to find that first player onto D. A stray bullet finding his head. He looks to tap down more. He'll find Avon. Necrogenesis is able to trade, though. 3 versus 3 now. Oh, sorry, 2 versus 3. Well, Level Up.
Yeah, they did do a decent amount of damage. They've got an AK on Necro, and the Dream is still, and the SG picked up as well. So they have a solid chance here. They have armor, they have, well, only 1 HE grenade, but they walk into, Dimki might actually catch them completely off guard.
Yes, he's going to spot 7. Towel tearing his head clean off, though. That's going to be the sound cue for Necrogenesis. He's going to hear those players pushing down towards that beast site. 45 seconds left now. 1 versus 3. He does have the body armor. He'll be on for the ace. Have to see if he can do it, though. From the looks of it, he is just going to back on away.
Yeah, they have a full buy next round, but you want to keep that extra money in the bag, plus the body armor. You don't need head armor as a CT anyway, because the Ts always run the AKs. So you should be just fine.
And if we see just how close the precursing game has been, especially on that second half, they're going to need every dollar they can spare. And so I completely agree with Necrogenesis here to not even risk going for the 1 versus 3 and looking to just save that AK and use it to its full effect when you've got the rifles and you've got the utility to support you.
Okay, Level Up. They gotta level up right now and give Impulse that up. No, it's going to D. A man can dream.
Yeah, again, the Impulse, compared to his play on Vertigo, it's a fairly quiet game. He's still top fragging, he's still going 18-6, but haven't seen any standout plays from him so far, and he's kind of that catalyst for Level Up, especially on that CT side with that unrelentless aggression.
I mean, the second round where they of this half, he had the scout and he got 2 great kills with the scout, and that says enough about his op skills.
Exactly.
But yeah, he's gonna go for, okay, here steps outside going towards secret, so he's not gonna go for the secret peek again. He is pretty much the outside / secret player the entire time, and he's just gonna fall back, hold for the push at the B, well, one of the what's those stairs called?
Secret.
No, but the ones he's specifically on. Oh, D gets blown up by Axis, and the op has fallen.
That all bringing through. Doing now, swinging on wide, he's gonna spot
those stairs
he falls on
where
away.
Impulse died.
Double door.
Ah.
Multiple double door, and we'll just refer to it as actually Avon finding Avis. He's gonna swing further. Dimki finding Shane. Now spotting that bomb as well towards center site. Level Up. Looking to play for this retake, and it's a 3 versus 3 retake. However, two of those players are still going to be really late to the party. Next is going to be in a ramp as well, so I hope to catch up one of these rotating players. Unfortunately, he's just a bit late.
Oh no, this is perfect. He can crawl up right behind them.
Doesn't quite have the guns to do it either. Tau mollied out of position, feels like a fair bit of damage. Exus finds AVN. Tau tapping down Necro. Exus finds Dimki. From the grave, he will be able to volley off Tau. However, IZAKO Balls find their 13th now, leading 13-9 against Level Up.
Yeah, that was a really nice move from Axis. Just waiting for the sound cue, hearing the steps dropping, them dropping down, and then just crawling right behind them, taking 2 scalps with him.
Absolutely.
Has a great showing on the op so far. Also, last game it looked really well.
For sure. We're going to see the set piece come on out, as well as IZAKO Balls looking to fake some mid or outside control. Avon can be holding close to Rap. He's going to hit those players close to him. Dinky looking to push and help out. Find that first player, finding a second as well. Tao trading though. Impulse finds Tao, pushing from hell. Eagle in hand, almost taking a fair bit of damage to that molly. However, he's able to push away in time. X is now going in towards Hut. Players going to be ready for him. He's going to tap closer. Center side, that deagle ringing true for Dimkey. It's messy, but it works. He'll pick up that orb. There's Force Bite from Level Up. Absolutely perfect.
They played a very nice bait and switch in the blue.
1 versus 4. He'll find Impulse to open it up. Just getting a bit of control for himself.
Nah, I believe he has all he needs. He's got armor, an AK, and the bomb. So that op is probably gonna. Oh, the op's not peeking him. Has to kill one towards B. And D, he's not going to check D's angle, so he's just going to get shot from behind.
And D just needs to swing around. He's going to delay that plant. Finds a bit of time. Dimkey though, that's a little shot with that orb there. Finding Shuey and Level Up. Find their 10th now. Fortunately though, they are still at a 3-round deficit.
He said Level Up, I was like actually thinking, Level Up! Like he leveled up. But yeah, that was a really solid run. I mean, Deagles are just so nasty in this game.
Absolutely. Level Up looking to hit level 16. As the IZAKO Balls. Both teams going to be brought up. Going to be a single orb in the hands of the Resh. You can see him aggressing very heavily towards outside. Scope in hand. As Shuey not wanting to give him much. As the set piece does go out from the IZAKO Balls. They take a minute to line it up as they delay their execution. Allowing control to be taken elsewhere. We're going to see Ramp completely smokes off as control is taken from AVN. D now pushing just a bit closer. That volley going to force him back a little bit. He'll get tagged a fair bit. Shuey finding the instantly, and that's just what IZAKO Balls needed. Instantly going into a man advantage, forcing that orb away. As Impulse now having to go to Garage with just an M4 to take these long-range fights just to make up for the gap in the defense. He'll actually tag down Shane.
That was a really nice molly to zone him out, and the moment that he heard the sound cue of the molly, he knew he was too close.
Absolutely. And Level Up now. 1-man disadvantage as they look to defend this beast site. Impulse evening it out, finding Tao. IZAKO Balls. The B hit looking to come through. Exus though with this orb. We've seen him actually looking a fair bit with this orb. Looking to make it 2 or 3v2. That one now. That lone man on railing, looking to see what he can find. The nades go through. The push to follow, and IZAKO Balls now just going up the vents. It's actually an A-hit. Dimkey going to be that lone player. Volleyed out of position. Aethys able to take him down. The player in heaven. Taking down what he can. Impulse still do a bit of damage before falling on away. The swing to follow as well. He'll find the AWP. He'll find a second as well. Looking for a third as that player going to have no HP at all. A 4K from Impulse there, allowing Level Up to find their 11th. That's a great round from Impulse there.
Yeah, they were complete sitting ducks. The moment that AVN came up from behind them, they got spooked. The flash came through, yeah, they were just standing out in the open and no idea what was going on, and they got shut down. Very good retake. And Impulse, 23 and 18 again. The man is trying his best to carry his team over the victory line.
Absolutely. We're actually going to see another full bite coming out from both teams. IZAKO Balls though, their economy not looking good at all. as very little utility from them means they're going to have to just be taking these aim duels around the map. We see them stacked out towards outside, the AWP in hand. There's only one smoke, so they're going to have to chuck, well, actually 2 smokes. That's all the smokes they have, though. They have to chuck some relatively shoddy smokes. Exodus fighting Impulse. That's a great opening. That's just what they needed. But D now from Heaven. This is all the vision he's going to be denied. It's going to be free reign for him for the rest of this round.
Oh, AVN is like their last defense towards the B site. He has to hold them off, and otherwise they get this for free. Great flash coming up, and he's going to fall back.
B finding Exus. Putting it into a 4 versus 4, but the push is going to come on through. The site's going to be taken. And now, on ramp, he'll be able to find Shui as well. And we do have AVN still in control room. He'll be able to track down Shane. He'll actually find Abyss as well. A great little hold from him. It's all on Tau now. AK in hand. He's able to just retrieve it. Pushes forward towards control. Tag down that player from ramp. The follow-up does make a fair bit of noise. He pushes down towards site. He's going to spot that player tapping that bomb. Swing wide, find a second to the Necro, swinging wide, almost finding a third onto Dimkey. He'll take him down and level up. Finding that 12th round now, 13 to 12.
Level up.
That round's deficit from level up being reduced to just 1 round as IZAKO Boars. Their economy not looking good either. It will probably just be your pistols and a fast play from them. So they look to maybe explode out towards this A site, maybe catch the odd or maybe the odd rifle off guard from level up. We're actually going to see them force into it. It'll be MAC-10s, Galils, and pistols for IZAKO Boars now as they look to push towards lobby. As that nade goes down, it will be a fast A play. As the set piece is faked, and actually we're actually going to see them turn around now towards round 3 players stacked up. D AWP in hand, going to be that point of contact.
Yeah, D's got to hold this down. Luckily the flash whiffs.
He'll find Avis. He'll actually leg Exus as well. Push continue wants to go through. Avon just checking that molly, not wanting to give IZAKO Boars an inch of ground.
What can they do from this position? You could rush down. Yeah, I guess that's probably not going to happen because you never really go for the position that you push. They're actually going to push towards Heaven.
He's actually in a great position. He's going to be that point of contact. Necro able to find him though. Tau from behind though. He'll find Impulse. Try to go up that ladder. AVN able to find him. Turn around towards CT. Finding Shane as well. It's all on Exus. 16 HP. And AVN finding his third. Tying it up. 13 to 13. We'll level up now as they start really gaining momentum. IZAKO Boars going to be able to buy fully into this. They're going to be that AWP in the hands of Exus. Or Tau actually looking for that glass spill. Sorry, no, it does go back towards Exus. Going for that glass cannon. The timeout comes on through.
Yeah, a little tactical timeout because what player are you going to make Exus without armor? So he's going to try and go for those long range fights. I would assume against D outside would probably be the best idea unless you feel confident enough that you can get the peak connection going at ramp. One of my favorite plays has always been, you know, when they blow, one person throws a nade which blows up the door, and the moment the door blows up, the operator's ready. The T-operator's ready at Squeaky, then just shotgun someone down that pushes from outside.
And we'll hope to see it. Unfortunately, we see that IZAKO Boars. They are doing a fairly bad job at getting that man advantage. They're able to get it, but it's instantly brought back by level up as they get that refrag. And IZAKO Boars just need to try and hold man advantage next time they go for it. As that's a very fast outside play taken. We're going to see Shui. He's able to get up towards red almost instantly. He's going to push towards secret as well. This is an ultra fast push coming in from him.
But he's all alone, and they might not expect that he went on his own. They might actually rotate as a couple of players down below to try and hold off that push, and he'll use it as a bait towards A, and it seems they're exactly planning that.
Maybe I'm going to be trapped. Shui making a bit of noise before falling on away. How many players from IZAKO Boars? Set piece lined up. See, take a moment just to see if it goes flying. And off it goes. That's going to be a great locker room smoke. Landing perfectly for IZAKO Balls. Impulse, though, going to be holding firm in Garage. He's going to be that point of contact for level up. And swing on wide to find that first foot. What's even a chance in this round? As Dimki spotted, and he isn't even going to might shoulder peek a little bit, but he doesn't need to fight for this. 30 seconds left now, and IZAKO Balls need to move quickly. Nexus scoped up, ready for that push to come in through Garage, but there's none to come. Necrogenesis holding high. Dimki ready to swing on his contact. 20 seconds left now, and IZAKO Balls needs something quickly. Tau falling from in hand. Jane also going to fall. It's all on Nexus now. Molly in hand. He'll be forced out by Impulse and level up. Finally take the lead. 14-13. They lead on Nuke now. And if there was ever a time to bring it back, it was now. Bearing in mind that IZAKO Balls were 13-9 up at one point. Whatever it is that they've been doing just hasn't worked against the defense of Level Up.
Yeah, Level Up finally started playing their A game. Impulse holding down that outside perfectly. And D's also finally started to hit a couple of those op shots in the previous rounds. And now we're going to see a very heavy outside rush. They're just going to go down vent. Oh, I was just blind.
Yeah, through the smoke, he just taking down Shane instantly. And IZAKO Balls looking for a fast play. Avin's going to hear all this. He's going to be making a bit of noise for himself as he goes towards railing. Impulse will be there to help out though. He'll attempt to tag down Tau before he's down position. Avin's finding D. Avin's finding AVN as well. Impulse now moving that low player on the site. Attack down one. He'll find all fucking four. Wow. And instantly he'll take down all of them, hitting 30 for himself there. 30 kills to just 20 deaths.
Last bullet in the chamber as well. Look at that.
Absolutely
Last
beautiful.
Bullet, boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. Beautiful from Impulse. Shutting them completely down. And, of course, top fragging in this server.
Again, if you're IZAKO Balls, what do you do? If Level Up are hitting shots like this, what can you do to try and counteract that? 2 of those kills found the head through the legs of his teammates. Let's see IZAKO Balls again, trying to get that player out towards outside control. The remaining, of course, going in towards lobby. That outside smoke, allowing Shui to just push on towards secrets. He tagged for his worries though. Impulse just spamming him down.
They got it. They're rotating down below because they expect more to be in secret, but it seems to be a ramp push. Oh, Abdul.
Then comes forward. The jump across, and D still finding Exus. It will be tagged down, it will be legged a little bit. Exus 3 far working out perfectly. ABN though. He's spotted by Shui. He'll still be able to find him though. And that was the jaws in IZAKO Balls' push there. Having that flank towards ramp, and it's just been completely nullified by AVN now. Tau going towards hub. Jones is going to be ready for him. However, Tau winning the Angel. Dimki though, we've seen him towards lower site, instantly able to refrag. Okay, able to find him though. Abyss finding AVN, and IZAKO Balls now. This is looking up for them. Impulse being taken down. Abyss having a hero round right now. It goes to the 1 versus 1 D versus Shane.
Op versus AK. Oh, but he's got the utility on his side. Used everything, but the shot whiffs.
The shots though. That's Shane now. AK in hand. That bomb slowly ticking through. D looking to hold it. However, Shane knows he's low. That nade could be perfect. And Shane will find him. Finding the 14th for IZAKO Balls. It took them 6 rounds in a row to hit round 14, but they finally did. And if there was ever a time to do it, now's it. We're gonna hit the last round of, well, standard time. As IZAKO Balls look to hit overtime. Level Up, looking to take it 16-14. It's going to be a full buy on behalf of both teams. IZAKO Balls, unfortunately, in the hands of Shui, going to be no utility whatsoever. X is going to be able to get that
OT. I believe in the OT. Let's go. Come on, IZAKO Balls. I want to see more of this nuke from these two teams. Oh, Impulse going very greedily.
Coming up onto red.
This is scary.
You won't see anything. Eventually finding Exus. Almost finding a second though. Tau able to take him down.
How did that round start like that? How? Like he
I'm
knew he
amazed
was
Impulse
out of
found
position
one.
completely.
He's able to take him down.
And tag down Shui to 12 HP. So that actually was worthwhile as well. The jump up and roundabout on top of red.
We are going to see Abyss actually looking to aggress towards heaven. IZAKO Balls potentially hitting this ace split.
They do have a 3-man A defense with 1 down below.
Let's see Dimki actually towards vent, ready for that heaven push as well.
Yeah, they're positioned pretty well. I mean, D has to play pretty either close up, but there's no one in his sight, so he's gonna have to peek out
Actually
wide.
Oops, way Sui gonna find him. That means that heaven push is gonna be lethal. Shui finding 2 of his own. Necrogenesis finding 1. Shane taking him down, and that heaven push wasn't even required. It's all on AVN now, and it looks like we're going to overtime. AVN now 1 versus 3. Spotted in towards heaven, just tagging players where he can. Unfortunately, not much damage to be found. As that flash goes off.
A dream. Let's see if he does not have a lot of time left. Still has a defuse kit and has to push it quickly, but that Molly is going to make it over.
That must be harrowing. He's going to take a fair bit of damage. Shane going to swing wide, and we're going to overtime. IZAKO Boars finding a second wins and closing out the final 2 rounds of the game. And this was just a great opening from Shui here, finding 2 kills instantly. That volley was perfect, allowing the flank to come on through. However, again, it wasn't needed. Necrogenesis only finding 1 before he gets taken down. And Impulse 31 to 22.
I can't wait for this OT. I want to see more of Impulse just in general. I actually hope that Level Up are going to win game number 2 so that we can go to a 3rd and decider map. Because these teams are going to make it very interesting. Of course, they are going to have... The winner of this is going to go on to face up against the Na'Vi Juniors squad. And the loser of this is eliminated. So there's quite a bit of money on the line for both squads.
Absolutely. And we're going to go live. But now, as... we look at the odds here. The odds actually favouring level... Oh, IZAKO Boars. My apologies, I had a quick switch over there.
Wait, now it's the other way around. Now
Yes, as... IZAKO Boars, potentially the favourite going into this, but only marginally. As we're going to see them again, setting up for what looks like a very fast outside take. We're going to see that set piece going out. We're going to see the flash to follow, and the player's just barreling forward. Level Up actually fighting for control. Abyss finding AVN. Impulse going to be hiding behind the side of that smoke. D in an aggressive position, going to find Ecstasy, jumps on up. The utility doing so much damage as well to Abyss. And D through the smoke finding Shui there.
He with a nice double, finally waking up with the op, and especially that first shot was pretty nice, only seeing the head. Good quick position from the CTs as well. They were ready for IZAKO Boars' push, and they'll be double stacking ramp with, I assume, Necro leaving the area soon. Oof. D, he wants that ace.
3 players at the ready and counting as he looks to actually aggress forward from ramp. The remaining players from IZAKO Boars, of course, going to be pushing towards Squeaky as Tau and Abyss pushing forward. There's going to be a flank behind them, though. Impulse going to be ready and Vents. Dimki from behind. That's not that first player. Taking down Tau. Going to hear that other player. 3 HP now on Abyss, and the odds are just so badly stacked against him. Might potentially be able to get towards site, but he's going to hear those players closing the distance in lobby. And of course, scoped up on him. Timing just isn't there either. Dimki taking him down and Level Up. Hitting 16.
Yeah, that was a nice clean round from D. Now he finally evened out his score, 22, 4, and 22. A little bit of a slow first half of the map and finally woke up. On the other side, who's the top fragger there? Avis is top fragging for IZAKO Boars versus Impulse for level up. Luckily, this for them, this is a 16k OT, so they definitely have more than enough money for every possible round.
Absolutely, and IZAKO Boars going for a very fast A push. Push comes through. It's going to be a vent dive from almost, I think that's 3 players there. As AVN going to molly it down from ramp, just trying to buy a bit of time. However, the plant's going to come through instantly. The finding Shane to open it up. Amis able to get that plant. However, AVN closes the distance. AVN actually going to instantly be able to go into this defuse. Shuey from behind, able to find Necro. Didn't keep finding Shuey. Now that remaining player going to find one. Going to attempt that down a second though. D finding him. It's all on Nexus now. That defuse still coming on through. And AVN able to take it down. Level up, find 17.
Well, that was a really quick vent rush bomb plant, but that's more a strat you do when you've got no weaponry, you've got no guns. And, like, the rest of the team was not ready. 2 of them dropped down vents and got everything situated to get the plant in and everything, but the moment that they die, there's no one to defend the bomb plant.
Absolutely, and with IZAKO Boars now, for the last round of the half, going to be on a full buy. Gonna be that AWP in the hands of Nexus. We still haven't seen that double AWP come out from level up. Maybe Impulse just not comfortable AWPing on this map.
But D definitely is comfortable.
Another great opening for level up. As an advantage put back in its place, Shane. Genesis in main, gonna spot Tau before falling on her way. Again, just playing for info, he's tagged down to just 9 HP. Dimkey towards double door as well. Gonna swing on wide, gonna spot that push coming through. Tau gonna find D as well. Tau finding Impulse, and Tau finding Necrogenesis, a 3k in lobby. The one-man army, it's all on Dimkey now. 1 versus 4, moving towards single door, swinging on wide, but Shuey tearing his head clean off. And IZAKO Boars, they do find 1 on that T side of Nuke in overtime.
Yes.
Which will come on through.
But no, IZAKO Boars, they did win a lot of rounds in a row on their CT side. Let's see if they can still handle the CT side and try and hold off the level up push. IZAKO Boars went really aggressive. They went full Davai CSGO in that overtime. All 3 rounds they tried to rush it quickly. And the first 2, it didn't really pay off. Like, not even close. But that 3rd round, finally, the bullets connected. Are they going to go for the double op? I do think that this is probably one of the best maps to go for a dual op. You could even, you know, pick up the dual op and like the M4, you know, the juggle.
Absolutely. Looks like IZAKO Boars playing a bit safe though, as level up again. Going to be mirroring their buy just with AKs rather than M4s. And level up actually going for outside control again. It's been a while since we've seen them on this CT side. It feels like it was almost an age ago, that first half.
It's another map where it's ridiculously close between these 2 teams. Like, as close as can be. It's OT.
Absolutely. I see level up, lining up that outside take. That piece. Gonna go out. That molly again, proving to be so effective, forcing players away from red. That piece goes out. Utility gonna be down. However, no push from level up. IZAKO Boars gonna be left guessing as level up looks to push back round towards the lobby. That heaven smoke gonna be set up. AVN volleying out vents as
they like playing the mind games on level up with their strats a lot.
Tau gonna be spotted in ramp. He's gonna drop that molly, hoping to try and get away. Unfortunately, he's trapped, so little does he know he will be able to get away though.
Wow.
In time, I'm amazed he survived that. Impulse
That was
as well.
so lucky that they were both holding their grenades. He could have actually, if he jumped up with his M4, he could have completely destroyed them.
30 seconds left now. Impulse gonna find Avis and level up. That's gonna be the catalyst to push on towards this A site. Flash goes on. Secondary flash to follow. Shane finding 1. Shane spamming as well. Shuey finding 1 of his own. Shane now just gonna be holding and waiting for a few seconds left now. They need to hold on to this bomb. The set piece comes out. X is gonna be looking down through that smoke. He will find Impulse. However, that molly gonna take him down. Tau finding Dimkey. It's a 1 versus 1. pistol in hands. Tao will find him. And IZAKO Boars tie it up 17 to 17. On a beautiful defense there.
What was that hero play through the smoke right there?
Absolutely. Going out of the smoke into his own molly and still finding Impulse on top of that reactor.
1G right there, but beautiful. Beautiful 1G. I mean, that shot on Impulse was such a nice flick reaction. Those are one of those shots that if you would make one of those in your own pub games, you're just gonna keep on. Remember that shot? Bruh.
Absolutely. Level Up again, just setting up for this outside control. I like how they initially take outside control before they even consider anywhere else on the map. As IZAKO Boars, even though they haven't really pushed too heavily towards outside, we see Level Up do it quite a lot. And I think they're wary of their own plays being used against them. As that set piece goes on out. Molly, it's about a bit of space. X is going to be in secret, open hands. This time aggressing towards Silo, maybe hoping to find, maybe catch a player off guard. That Molly's going to force him away though. Backs on off. Level Up. Just slowly shifting towards Heaven as well. Avis potentially wary of this.
Level Up were very tactical in their executes.
Absolutely. Impulse now up towards Heaven. Avis, though, wary of it. Impulse closes the distance.
Fully expecting to close.
Found. Avis able to take him down, though. The bomb spotted on Dimkey as he's able to trade. Nexus now going to spot that Aura as well. They're doing a fair bit of damage. Necro finding Tao. Shui trading onto Necro. 3 versus 3 now. 30 seconds, well, 35 seconds left. And Level Up going to have to commit to somewhere fairly soon. That's AVN. This A site, Shane finding AVN. Dimkey coming up from Heaven. He's going to spot Shane towards Heaven. 25 seconds remaining. He's going to drop. Tapping out what he can. He's able to find him though. Shane taking him down. Shane finding D as well. Winning the 1 versus 2. And finding IZAKO Boars their 18th now. 18 to 17. And Level Up. They won 6 rounds in a row to get round 15. And now it's almost torn away from them. They're going to play for overtime too. IZAKO Boars looking to close us out like they probably should have done in regular time.
I'm actually kind of surprised that the player Heaven, I didn't catch which one was from the T's was in Heaven, but that he didn't get the call that there was someone's second vent, because his teammate just got shot from there.
We did see it was Dimkey, and he did.
Yeah, but that jump down really put him out of position.
Absolutely. There's a lot again lined up for these outside smokes.
Axis going the exact same route. Up on secret. Molly on top and getting mollied off his position. But he's going to chill there. He's going to wait. Might run into some enemies though.
Axis actually staying fairly aggressive. He's going to spot all 3 players close to the distance. Maybe ain't going to find that initial push. And that's going to kickstart the round. Level Up now accelerating towards this B site. And IZAKO Boars, they haven't committed. They haven't rotated too quickly. It will just be Tao alone on this B site. He's going to spot Necro. He's going to spot that bomb. I'm not sure if he knows it's the bomb though. As the comes forward, he'll tag down. Won't even tag Necro actually. 3 versus 5 now. IZAKO Boars wanting to put down the map. Avis doing a fair bit of damage, but negligible in the grand scheme. He's going to volley that off out of position. He'll tag him down. Almost finding the kill though. 3 peek yet to be there. That nade from Shui going to be perfect as they'll take down D. Push comes forward. Necro finding Shane. Dimkey finding Shui. It's all on Avis now. And from behind, he'll be found by Dimkey. Level Up, tie it up. 18 to 18 as we go to overtime 2.
Okay, how many OTs are we going to get?
If it's anything less than 4, I'm going to be disappointed.
Then what should I order for dinner?
And we've got another best of 3 straight after this. The winner of this going on to play against Na'Vi Jr. in the lower bracket final.
Yeah, and that is to decide who goes on to the playoffs, and the other team is going to get eliminated. OT number 2. Will IZAKO Boars be able to take this series in 2 maps, or will Level Up be able to turn this one around?
Let's see a fast push from Level Up, wanting to get that fast vent dive. However, the molly not quite extinguished. That's going to slow any push. That nade as well. They're going to hit AVN down to fairly low HP. Dimkey Pushing out towards the safe site, shifting forward, seeing what space he can find. Have a Shane, gonna find him. That's the opening. Level up now, committing towards this A-take, flank coming through. Be taken down by Necro. Shane, they're able to trade. AVN finding the trade as well. The follow-up's going either way as the push comes forward. Tau going to be mollied out of position. Error from the side. And AVN, wary of this, knowing that the push is a very dangerous option. We're going to see them